As the preparations get underway, this is a fascinating time to be in Chicago, right? The barriers are going up. Cops are arriving from all over the country. And Tyler, you tell us what you're seeing. How's it going in Chicago?
Yeah, hey, Joe, you can actually see the United Center right over my shoulder. Of course, that is where the Democratic National Convention will kick off on Monday. We headed over to the arena earlier today to start to see some of those security precautions that you're mentioning going into place. We saw hundreds of law enforcement officers and Secret Service agents doing a walkthrough of the arena, and some of those big security barricades starting to go up over the perimeters because, Joe, the DNC says that they're expecting 50,000 people to flock to Chicago next week to attend the convention. And for the Chicago Police Department's part, they say that they're allocating 2,500 law enforcement officers specifically to patrol the arena and its perimeter. And this is important because one of the themes that we're going to be watching for next week, as you've been covering on Balance of Power, is the energy behind potential protests that we're expecting to descend on the DNC. I will point out that earlier this week, a federal judge actually ruled against protesters, saying that they wanted a different route. Right now, the route goes about 2 blocks away from the United Center. They're arguing that that violates their First Amendment rights because it doesn't get them close enough, and the route's also not as long as they wanted. However, that judge ruled that the current route is what prioritizes safety, and that's what the city has put into place for everybody involved, from protesters to delegates to all of us on the ground. But Joe, quickly, I just want to point out that while we have been talking about this expected enthusiasm when it does come to protesters, we're also watching for enthusiasm for the Harris Walls ticket. I would point you to our latest Bloomberg News Morning Console polling, particularly when it comes to young voters. It found that in some key battleground states, now 54% of young voters ages 18 to 34 say that they're more likely to vote now that President Biden is out of the race. It's interesting to think that just weeks ago we had thought that this was going to be his convention.
Yeah, fascinating stuff. This is a really interesting moment that we're in, Tyler, and I'm glad to hear the cicadas have made it in time. I think they beat the delegates to Chicago. We're learning a little bit more about the lineup here. Wednesday night is starting to come together. Looks like Nancy Pelosi will speak 2 nights after the man she helped to push out of the race does the same. Tom Suozzi is going to be speaking as well on the matter of immigration. Of course, the New York congressman who won back his old seat on largely that issue of immigration, the way he handled that in New York following the George Santos saga. Tyler, what's the rest of the week looking like? What are the highlights here on the 4 days that we'll be covering?
Right, so besides the names that you mentioned and that we know that President Biden's going to be headlining on Monday night, we know that the Clintons are also going to speak, as well as former President Barack Obama. But Joe, I want to point out that while we are watching for who will be here at the DNC, I'm also watching for who isn't going to be here. We have new reporting now that Senator Sherrod Brown and also Senator Jon Tester, 2 key senators in some critical Senate races in Ohio and Montana, respectively, say that they will not be here. There's also a reporting coming out that Senator Jackie Rosen, a Democrat in Nevada, will also not attend. I know that our team's working to confirm that. So it's really interesting to watch how some of these vulnerable Democrats are opting not to come to the DNC, saying instead that they are needed back home to campaign because we are really in the thick of it as we count down to November.